Should be a second. I also have it where people should have to watch an ad in the beginning and then they're good to go. So we could wait for some people to come in. But yeah, we're live.
Sounds good.
All right, let me get the YouTube up. People should have to watch an. All right, now we wait a little. Is Chuck hanging out?
Sure is. Next to me. Working on some code stuff, some secret association code stuff, I'm sure.
Nice.
Stuff for work.
Wow.
What's up, Duke? Duke, did you have to watch an ad to come in here? Just curious. You didn't. That's interesting. All right. Thank you. I tried to shut them off. I don't know. Twitch, Josh did. Yeah, well, Twitch is weird. They have weird rules, but hopefully it was at least shorter than last time. And you shouldn't get them midstream, allegedly, or maybe every hour. I think it's a 30-second ad, something like that. But if they pop up, people, I guess, let us know.
From the phone. Yeah.
Let me pull up the actual Twitch for a second. All right, we'll give it like 2 more minutes, and you guys could fire some questions.
Yeah. How many people are in the chat going to the exam? Someone had to watch
him.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't. Maybe it's random. I don't know. I don't know how
Josh is going.
Twitch decides this.
David Boy. That's our guy.
Yeah, nice to
wife
see
and
everybody
daughter.
here.
Yeah, make a vacation out of it. It's I'm glad we found this location. One of these days, we're just going to stop disclosing locations. We're making it too easy for you guys for right now. One of these days, we're just going to put some GPS coordinates on a map and say you got to find it. It's in this box.
All right, we got like, I don't know, 70 total people. That seems like enough to get started. So
I think we lost Dan here. All right. Got you back, Dan.
that's Streamlabs for you. Incredible
Classic.
Technology.
Classic.
Insane. All right, guys. Basically, the reason we did this is there's kind of 2 main topics we felt like, we're happy to answer some questions for you guys from. So obviously, there's the exam in October. If you guys have anything specific you want to ask, fire it away. And then obviously we launched the THA token, which we didn't really tell you guys too much about before we did it, by design. So if you guys have any questions about that specifically, then fire away there as well. So yeah, YouTube, Twitch, whatever questions you guys got, let's hear them.
And I think to start off, the most asked question that we've ever gotten in history, this is about Kilo a skateboard. I always tell people they can bring a skateboard, but it's on grass, so that won't help them much. We did have someone bring a bike last time. Dan saw that happen. No bikes. I doubt it'll help you much in this one either. It definitely didn't do that guy any favors in the last one. I don't know how he messed that up, but it will be a clean format run. if there's going to be a way to communicate with us outside of Reddit.
There's two Discords. Yeah, I mean, like, there's two Discords you guys can join. I'm sure both the Discord leaders are in here that they can send the link. I mean, on Reddit, you can obviously post to Reddit, but you can DM either of us directly. We're usually pretty good about getting back. But yeah, all those work.
In terms of the run format for this one, we're switching it up on you guys. So obviously the first exam was an 8-mile cross country run. We just took the top half or so. For this one, we want to make it. We're definitely adding a lot more mental stuff into this one. I would say that if you're one of the issues we have with the last one is we didn't have a lot of mental stuff early, and we're definitely sparsing it in early. Even the run in the beginning is going to be a choice where you guys can decide, hey, maybe I only do 1 lap, maybe I do 8 laps, whatever I'm physically fit to do. Maybe I conserve my energy, maybe I go all out, and depending on how much effort you put into that run, it's going to significantly increase or decrease your ability to pass the next phase. So on that point, everyone's competing in 2 phases no matter what. You're driving out, flying out, spending the night, whatever you're doing, you're going to be competing for at least 2 hours, 3 hours on that day. It won't just be a 40-minute run and done. Obviously, you can come and watch and hang out, and we had a lot of people stay the entire event last time, which I'd like to see. But this run format is going to be different. It's going to be suited towards people that are maybe better at different skill sets than just pure endurance. Obviously, endurance has to still be a part of it to be a hunter, but the whole day is an endurance event in itself. So that's kind of where we're looking at it.
Quick one from the YouTube. You guys asking what stage 4 is? We're just not going to tell you at all anything. Why it's written the way it is, you're not going to know anything. So you guys do DM me a lot about stage 4, and like, I'm not going to tell you guys something that everyone doesn't know. So you could stop asking. You're never going to know until the day of.
And maybe not even then. Maybe we mix it up. Maybe we add a different phase. Maybe we add a new phase or delete a phase.
Yeah, Iron Trading, I appreciate the attempt, but that's the same answer every time. Why'd we launch the token? I think, this kind of goes with you guys asking about skateboards and things like that. There's a way you guys tend to blend real life with the show. We base a lot of the event and the lore off of the show, but it is separate, and you guys are, humans. And this is, a company, not necessarily like a billionaire organization. So the token is a way for us to try to simulate a lot of the lore of the show by being able to give you guys something of value for things that we want to reward you for. So you can think of the token as our entrance into eventually building out what is a larger vision for a loyalty program that rewards you guys for the things that we want you guys to do. So whether that's missions potentially, maybe it'll be gatekept in some ways for pro hunters, maybe acquiring a lot of the token, and we've never told anyone to buy it, and we never will, but acquiring some of the token will get you guys discounts on tickets, on merchandise, on token gated missions. There'll be a lot of utilities for it, and that's why we launched it. It's kind of difficult for us to just like give you guys cash for certain actions. But the token is kind of a fun way where you guys can participate. It's a branded token, and it was super easy to launch, and will be pretty easy for us to integrate. So it felt like a win-win for us overall. And I will state one more time, nobody go buy and speculate on it. It might go up, it might go down. That's not really the point of it. If you guys are active in the community over time, eventually you will just earn it. And that's, kind of the overall use case and vision for it.
Yeah, I would say that so the association doesn't own any of this token. It's owned by you guys. We do transparently get a little bit of trading fees, and what that helps us do is provide value for the token, all the things Dan just mentioned. But as an overall summary, it's just cool that the association has a currency that you guys can spend stuff on for association type things. Someone asked about the advantages for pro hunters. The coin is one of those. So if you guys have seen I'm sure you have the missions on the website. We are sending hunters on missions. We haven't really disclosed that yet, but we have 9 pro hunters right now, and we will be giving at least 1, 2, maybe more of them opportunities to go on these tangible missions with their families or whatever, and perform these lore-based ideas around the association and earn payment in the token or some other way for doing those things as well. Someone also asked, how can you guys help us grow? Yeah, if you guys like what we're doing, the way we grew the first time, and the reason this became possible was through posts on social media. That's really the catalyst behind all of this. The Hunters Association makes posts, but we can only do so much. I think there's a lot of power in videos coming from you guys showing your training, showing, like, just getting excited about the association, about missions you guys might be going on. So that being said, if any of you guys, so you aren't pro hunters, so you can't get credit for going on these missions, but if you do want to do one of these things as a practice, as a training for some reason, and you're planning on doing a mission, you tell us and we'll definitely promote you doing it. That's one thing. It's fun to get you guys involved, even as class A, B, C, and below hunters before you're pro hunters.
And, someone asked success for the coin. I mean, the coin you can more think of as like it's going to serve a utility. I'm sure you guys have been on websites, downloaded apps that have loyalty programs that have in-app currencies. I mean, that's really our plan, to integrate it within the website so that it can be used and given to you guys in a seamless way. So, I mean, success for it would just be that we can use it for the utility that we want to use it for, which is pretty similar to everything that we just described. And it might evolve in some ways that make it cooler. But for now, that's kind of what we see for it.
The difference between token and ore. So token is a currency. It can be used monetarily. It's like the reward token for the Hunters Association. You guys can trade it amongst yourself. Aura is not like that. Aura is entirely managed by the association for credit for things that you do, like doing well at the hunter exam. It defines your status as a pro hunter. And we haven't unlocked much specifically with different classes, other than the fun thing with guilds is it shows, what class each guild member is in the hunter registry and the combined total aura of a guild. And there will be things we do with that in the future. But for right now, that's the primary difference between those two is one's a reward token and one is just your status in the hunter registry. Pro Hunters hosting training camps so our hunters and the association are in constant communication. These guys are super involved and they want to be more involved. They have talked about specifically training other hunters to become pro hunters. So that's definitely something they're interested in. I guess for you guys is that something you guys would be interested in if you got under the wing of maybe 2 or 3 at a time under a hunter as their kind of pupil, disciple for training, maybe not in person, but through video calls. I could see us doing something on the website where you guys are kind of a higher level access of that Hunters Guild potentially for dedicated training. You guys are saying yes to that? Okay, that's interesting.
So some people asking why you would buy the THA token. I mean, don't. There's a reason we didn't tell you guys to buy it. There was a launch mechanism that we wanted to do, and we did it, and we didn't tell you guys about it so that you guys wouldn't buy it thinking that you need to, and then it goes down or up or whatever. It's a utility coin, right? We launched it because of the features that the company belief will help us provide. So for the person asking, I bought it and I don't know what to do with it, you do whatever you want with it. I mean, you can hold it. The plan is, along with another question of what feature might roll out first, it'll depend. They have an API that we're hoping to integrate and, we'll use for some of the features that we want to do with it. So maybe it'll be discounts on tickets. Maybe it'll be discounts on merch. I mean, we'll see. There's a lot of stuff that we want to do. I mean, just look at these questions. a lot of stuff that we want to do, and a limited team. So we'll see what we get to. But for people asking, why you would buy it, don't or do. I mean, like, it's up to you, but we're not pushing it for it to go up in value. We're going to use it, and the market cap will reflect how much we grow, but we have no control over it going up or down. And like Matt said, we don't own any, so we're not going to dump on you, but we're also not going to, in crypto terms, pump it for you. So it's purely speculative if you buy it now, but you guys will earn it over time, hopefully.
We're getting some sponsorship-based questions in here. We have a sponsorship form on the website. We do check that. So if you're interested in sponsoring or have an idea of who would sponsor us, we are presently looking for sponsors. We have a couple already, but it can't hurt to have more. Really, the sponsorship opportunities are both in person with a booth, a banner, things like that, or on the stream itself. We definitely want to do more with the content around the exam itself. It was a big success last time. We had thousands tune into it. I think it was pretty professional quality. We've been posting a lot of reruns of it since then. It took a little while to come out, but we got them all out now. And there's definitely more we can do with that going forward. Also, on the content side, if you guys are going to the exam, we will be doing another one of these participant highlight videos, whatever you call it, ahead of time. Last time we highlighted about 10 people participating. So if you guys are training now, I haven't asked for anything yet from anyone, but we will be doing a compilation of personalities, people training. At some point, maybe in a couple months, I'll be asking you guys to submit a 1-minute video again, explaining who you are, what you've been doing for training, why you want to be a pro hunter, things like that. And if there's training materials or videos you guys have in the background, it makes it easier to promote you.
I see a lot of questions about like our 2 to 5 year vision for the Hunter Association. I mean, to be honest, guys, it's kind of up to you. I mean, we hosted this based off of demand. If there's demand, we'll continue to do it. If there's not, then, we won't. You guys are asking, I get a lot of DMs from you guys about like if anybody wants to help us do some work in some capacity or whatever it is. And I mean, it would be nice, but we just need to grow, and we grow based on if you guys want to come to these exams or not. So in terms of the vision, I mean, it's kind of like we take all the feedback that we can from you guys, whether between exams or at exams, and we try to incorporate it into future ones and add some stuff for you guys to have fun between exams, whether it be the websites, the missions, the token, doing the interviews with the pro hunters, just trying to listen to you guys of what you want as a community. But I would say we don't have too much of a vision other than adapt to what you guys enjoy. So that's really, I wouldn't say there's like a 5-year plan that we're working towards. It's just take feedback from you guys and what you like.
But even since the first exam, we've continued to roll out things based on feedback, things that we personally think are fun. The coin, the missions. Before the first exam, we did the Hunter Registry. There's a lot of online stuff we can do in addition to the physical exams that make this more fun. A lot we can do with content. It would be great to see us doing a number of these exams around the globe every year, where we have a pool of still a very tight community of hunters, but in 5 years, maybe you have 500 pro hunters, something that kind of reflects the show. And these guys can have their own networks, their hubs. In terms of ways that the Hunters Association can support all of this, we really only have 2 main monetization methods right now. It's the exams and it's merchandise. And we spend all of that on the exams. So the coin is another opportunity we see for trading revenue. And like Dan said, don't speculate on it. If the association grows and we give uses for the coin, people will trade it. And that will be another opportunity for us to give you guys more value in supporting missions for hunters, as well as supporting missions potentially for non-pro hunters in fewer quantities, but still. I see the Hunters Association, all in all, you guys are kind of entrepreneurial. You like to travel. You guys are adventurous, right? That's stuff that we value as well. And I think that can be a thesis of the association. Yeah, we do these hunter exams, and that, it takes a lot to become a pro hunter, but you guys are a community. I love that we have you guys come in all of these calls. We want to build around you, and there's more community stuff that we want to do. This facility specifically in New York allows for camping overnight, both days. There's going to be an after party on the site. And this is the type of community stuff that we want to continue to promote, because after the last hunter exam, it was on us. It ran a bit late, but everyone was tired and no one really stuck around after. I know some people met up in DC, but we want it to be as much about the exam and the pro hunters as getting to hang out with the pro hunters after, and hang out with you guys before and after too. Require the pro hunters to pass a secret exam? Yeah, maybe. Secret. So we can't tell you.
Yeah, I know there's still like a lot of questions about the token. It will not be involved in any of the phases. So someone asked if it's a part of market. No, I'll just say one more time on THA, like the token. Don't worry about it right now. Like you guys, it'll be rolled out to you. And again, it'll be rolled out as almost like an in-app currency that unlocks things for you guys. Depending on how much you own it, you'll earn some of it. You'll be able to trade it. Or if you guys don't like crypto, you think it's stupid, you can literally just ignore it for the rest of your life, and it really won't affect you and the Hunter Association. You guys DM me a lot, and I see comments all over Reels and whatever else. Like, are you guys going to pay, pro hunters $1 million salaries for, becoming pro hunters? And I don't know if we'll ever be in a position to do that, but the token is a way to give them value based on how much the community as a whole values the token and the actions that the Hunters Association is taking. So it's like kind of a fun way to mimic some of the things that you've seen on the show, but obviously different because it's real life and not the show. So there has to be some differences, but hopefully it's a way to mimic some of the stuff you guys have seen. But again, just ignore it for now, unless you really enjoy holding it, and then go for it. Suggestions for phases. Yeah, I mean, you guys do a good job of just posting on Reddit or DMing us.
We have a form on the website as well.
But yeah, depending on how official
under
you
your
guys
profile page, if you want to leave that in the feedback section. I'm getting told from our backend developer that form might not be there anymore. So Reddit it is.
Reddit, you guys, yeah, you guys have kind of siloed in on DMing me, so feel free. Obviously, the Discords, there's a lot of good discussions in there about just like what people like, and I read it. I get pinged, and I'll, Matt, Charlie, and I meet pretty often about this, so we talk about some of the stuff you guys are doing, and we love all of it. But it's us three. We're trying to manage the exam for you guys, roll out some features as we can. But we can only do so much at once. Planning on doing this full time. We're all part time and probably will be for the foreseeable future, if not forever, doing this. So this is kind of the pace of releases that you should expect. And yeah, the team is just us three.
Someone asked about dogs. Dan, do you know if dogs are allowed in this one? I know they were last time.
No, I'll have to ask for you guys. I'm actually not sure. It's a farm, so probably, but don't quote me on that. We'll have to figure that one out.
Apologies if I missed it, but I'm surprised there's no questions about phase 3 Assassin this time. I know someone said they're excited about the 50-acre woods, but we are definitely excited about this improvement. If you guys were a part of the Assassin in the last exam, it was hectic, really, really hectic. Fun to watch, but maybe a little bit more luck than I would have liked. It required just pure sprint speed, and it was really over in a minute each of the 4 rounds. This will be completely different. We're going to fully utilize the woods for you guys. It's going to be more like what you're thinking from the show, where you have to track people down, and we are getting the pro hunters involved as well. I want to say 100% of them have agreed to participate in this next exam. And there's going to be twists. We're not going to make it easy for you guys. They might be hiding. They might be hunting you. We'll display the rules fully on exam day, but you guys will be out there in the woods for half hour, an hour probably. And you need to use your tracking skills and intelligence to be able to acquire what you need to acquire to get out of those woods and proceed to phase 4. I'm most excited about that phase right now, I think.
Just really quick, people asking about if you can use martial arts. I see this all over Reddit and in Reels as well. Guys, I love your enthusiasm, but I really want you to really think about what you're saying right now. Like, no, we cannot let you guys beat each other up. We cannot let you guys fight in a one-on-one for phase 5. There will never be an MMA style fight to determine a hunter. I know you guys know that, but the frequency in which you ask me if that will be allowed is like almost shocking. So please clip this to anyone that you feel like might not know this, but like, deep down, I know you guys know that, but just last time, hopefully we'll have to address that one.
A hip toss at the most. Yeah, maybe a hip toss. No.
It's insane. You guys are psychopaths. What else do we got? Trail cams, mics. Look, I mean, in terms of how technologically advanced the exams are moving forward is purely based off demand. I think Matt and I made it pretty clear in a couple of Reddit scuffles, like how much the event generally takes to put on. I know there were some questions about the price for this new rollout. If we have the budget to do cool things like that, we will. If we don't, then we won't. It's just purely based off demand from you guys. They literally still go with the fighting stuff. No one is doing jujitsu. You guys are like,
no, it's
swear to God, man.
It's a few of them too.
I'm sure it would be great, but I
need some people. Martial artist though, so Dan's probably Netero.
Yeah. I am wearing a district martial arts shirt here. I just don't think you guys kind of like realize what you're saying. You guys literally only want to fight until you have to fight. Like, you guys wouldn't want to do that. You guys would want to end the exam. Someone just got knocked out. Just, you guys are. There needs to be waivers. There need to be a lot more than waivers. You guys are sick people. All right, go on. We had like a 13-year-old in the exam. How'd you guys figure that one out? Anyway, what else we got? Better communication. Yeah, I mean, we'll try to improve. We'll try to improve on some communication stuff. I mean, yeah, I don't know. That stuff's kind of, we'll see how many volunteers we have, and we'll have walkie-talkies.
Homemade smoke bombs. Gonna have to veto that one. No weapons. We had it was great to see no one really tried to bring weapons. We did have one guy bring a fence. He brought a fence.
and like garden stakes. That was a little weird.
And you stopped him, Dan, and my cousin stopped him, and
he was
really sad.
He was a shocking individual. I think you guys called him like shopping cart guy because he was pushing around a shopping cart all day. Anyways, for anyone that was at the exam, you might know what I'm talking about.
Someone's asking about the problems we're working through right now. Obviously, planning an event is a logistical nightmare in a sense. You have permits to get, you have travel arrangements to make, you have the phases to plan. We're all locked in that, but then just getting the resources to do it. The tech side of the exams, last time they were good. This time they'll be great. We'll have the ICP scanners for you guys. We'll also be monitoring you GPS style on the run. We'll also be doing a lot more with tablets, and the volunteers will be better trained to be able to quickly give you guys information. I would say that's one of the big pushbacks we had on the last one, which I agree is we want to be able to tell you guys like what's going on, when it's going on, and for everyone to be able to know who's in the exam at any point in time would be fun. Then again, we might just throw more twists at you than we did last time. Last time we were a bit nice. We didn't throw that many twists. But this time we might mix it up a bit.
Couple rapid fire for what I'm seeing here. You guys upset about the judging. Judging will never be perfect. It's volunteer based. We'll have some pro hunters step in. Matt and I try to oversee it, but I mean, it's volunteers, like you guys have reps at basketball games, soccer games, whatever you do. Sometimes you don't like the calls. I mean, we can't see everything.
I'm not gonna lie. If you guys remember from the
like,
show, the examiners mess up too, and it takes some other examiners to step in and fix things sometimes. But
so it might be better, it might be worse. I don't know. Just depends on the people that volunteer to ref. So we'll try to make the rules more clear for them so that maybe they can be more consistent. But I mean, it kind of is what it is on judging. Someone asked if they were supposed to get merch and they didn't get it yet. Just DM us or email us on the website who you are, what you ordered, and we'll check what happened there.
People, if anyone has questions about the most recent one-time quest we had to follow on Twitter, we have not rewarded any ore for that, so don't feel like you missed out yet. If you responded to that email and followed on Twitter with your bio and your email from the Hunter Registry, we will take care of you probably in the next week.
People asking how many times we'll do this a year. I mean, this will be the second one this year. We'll see how many we do next year. It's all based on demand. It kind of goes to the same question, or a question someone asked, like, what's the biggest wall we're facing? I guess pretty easy to rationalize. Based on how much early demand we have, we can forecast how much we could spend on the event, right? So on the last event, we didn't make any money off you people. We lost money off you people putting on that event. It was kind of an extravagant event. This one can be extravagant too, but it just depends on demand. So, what you guys do in terms of social media, spreading the word, getting people to come, that's the most helpful thing that you could do transparently. So if the community stays alive and active, that's kind of the most helpful.
And it's definitely growing. I mean, the Hunter Registry is up to 3,000 people, registered hunters, different classes. So that's fun to see. After the next exam, people that competed in the first exam, it's going to be great to see some more Class B hunters, C hunters, people moving up the ranks. We have no Class A hunters right now, just the way the math works out. We're definitely going to have some, especially if we have some of the people that made it to phase 3 and 4 last time do well again this time. We'll see some Class A hunters, and that'll be fun as well. Putting up a donation page.
Yeah, potentially. I know people have been asking for a flyer. I think, Matt, you have like a PDF overview of the New York exam, right? It's in the email, I think we could send people. Do we have like a flyer type thing?
Like what specifically? I think I missed the question.
People want to have a QR code that if people scan it, it opens a flyer that gives all the details of the event. I think we have something like that.
I would say the website is probably just the best place to go for anything.
That's true too.
We don't there isn't more information than that. We don't provide a lot. So I would say the 5 phases that we have, the description's there. That's all you're going to get for the phases other than stuff we're telling you right now. And the FAQ section at the bottom of the page, we should do a better job building that out, but that already has some information. And we'll add more in there and keep that updated.
And someone's asking for a sponsorship deck. It's on our to-do list. For now, the website's probably best, but we'll try to get something more formal. But if you have any companies that want to reach out to us and just have us explain it to them, the website's best. But we'll try to get you guys, for those that want to actually send it on our behalf, we'll try to get you guys someone.
Berserk Ronin's throwing out some guerrilla marketing techniques. Rent an airplane, drop flyers over the event. I like that.
Nice. All right, we're going on like 35 minutes. So any last second questions? We'll try to do another one of these, like, I don't know, what is it, May to October? So I don't know, July, August maybe, when we get some more stuff situated with the camping. I don't know, maybe some other news and interesting things. We'll keep doing the pro hunter things. We'll try to do, I don't know, we'll see what comes up. If there's more stuff that you guys have a ton of questions about as we get closer, we'll just schedule another one of these.
And I appreciate the support you guys have for us. You guys are the core group. We want to keep doing this for you guys. And I think people, for the most part, like what we're doing. And we'll definitely keep the exams going, obviously. Keep building up that pro hunter community, the community of other hunters. Keep trying to add value outside of the exams as well, with some online stuff, content, the coin, things like that.
Last one, because I know I saw it like 5 times, so sorry for not answering it. You asking for like what our dream perks are for the pro hunter license. I mean, we hope we could build on it forever. And again, if the association grows, the perks we'll be able to provide will grow. So we'll see. You know, nothing past what they already have and we have planned with the portal, but you know, we hope we could build it out forever.
Appreciate all the love, guys. Yeah.
We'll leave it at that. All right, everyone. Thanks for coming. This was fun. And if you guys have any questions, the 2 Discords, the Reddit, the email, if it's more formal,